What's up, guys, and welcome to the stream. I'm sorry I'm late. We had some technical issues here to solve. So yeah, but I think that now everything is okay. So yeah, let's start this. Just checking with the chat. You guys let me know if you guys can hear me good. And yeah, what's up, Duke? What's up, Art Astral 3D? Hi there. Hello. What's up, Keo? How are you, man? Everything good? Um, so yeah, I think that now we are good to go. And what's up, Aaron Bueno? Loud and clear. Copy that. Sounds perfect. That's good. Uh, what's up, Luiz Henrique? Salve, salve. Beleza, cara? Como é que tá? Então é isso aí, vamos começar. So let's start this, guys. As usual, you guys can ask me questions about ZBrush. You guys can talk to me during this stream, and I will try my best to answer while I'm here sculpting. So on the last stream, I was working on a Chihiro from Spirit Away, and I'm really enjoying the character and stuff. So, but I think that I reached a point where I'm going to probably just open the UVs and do some textures for that character right now, and I will not work on Chihiro today. So today I'm planning on doing a sketch of, I don't know, I'm thinking about Conan, the Barbarian, or something like this, like some action scene. I have been doing some sketches lately, and with a lot of movement and things like that. And I'm kind of into that, so I'm gonna try to do this here with you guys. And yeah, let's see what's going to happen. I don't have a concept for this. I don't have much going on. I just have an idea for a pose on my head, where it's going to be basically Conan grabbing someone by the neck and killing the other guy with his sword. So yeah, I'm gonna start blocking this, and yeah, you guys can talk to me while we're doing this. All right. So here we have a sphere, and I'm gonna try to yeah, I'm gonna start here from this sphere. All right. Um, um, pretty good. My Chinese food is almost ready. Oh yeah, so I hope you have a good meal here there. Beleza, Luiz. Beleza, cara. Vamos nessa então. Vamos fazer uma paradinha bacana aí. And Kyo, uh, I saw it on your Instagram. Yeah, I posted on my Instagram this scene where Conan is lighting a giant with a swing of his sword, and yeah, I'm really enjoying doing this kind of sketch, to relax a little bit, and I'm gonna try to work a little bit on that. So yeah, let's see what happens. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys probably saw some time-lapse videos of those models. So I think that today we will be able to create a good blocking for this scene. So yeah, I'm gonna start here. And yeah, I don't know if the music on the background is okay, so you guys let me know if the music is good. All right. So I'm gonna turn it on the music a little bit here. And if it is too loud, you guys can let me know, and then I can turn down the volume a little bit. But I'm gonna leave the volume like that. You guys let me know if it is okay, right? So yeah, remove here the floor, and I'm gonna start with some. As always for these studies, I use no symmetry, so I'm just going to try to create some shape here. And if you guys saw some of those time lapse, they are basically that's how I do it. So I'm gonna try to do it here live with you guys. So as I said before, the scene that I'm thinking about doing is like, yeah, Conan grabbing like one of his opponents with the hand, grabbing him by the neck, and the other guy is already sliced by his sword. So I'm gonna try something quite dynamic here. So let's see. And during this process, I might move myself a little bit here, trying to figure out the pose, and how he's doing the thing, and like the way he slices the guy. So let's see. And the other thing that I'm doing a lot lately is I'm using this brush here. I forgot the name. Yeah, we have this brush called Snake Sphere that basically let you create. If you have Sculptris Pro on, you can create geometry on your mesh like this. And yeah, I've been using a lot of this to create a little bit of mass, to add clay to the thing here. So I'm gonna use this to create some, I don't know, some kind of arm here. I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the front and the back for him. So yeah, let's see. I like that. And I try to make this process very loose now. I'm just trying to find a nice silhouette here. So again, I'm gonna use a lot of Snake Sphere here. Yeah, so now I have said that this is the front of my character. And I'm using Sculptris Pro here, so I have So this way I can have a little bit of control. I've been using this for a while, so now I have a little bit more control over Sculptris Pro. And I want the character to be looking at the guy he's grabbing by the neck, you know? And at this point, I'm just trying to kind of feel the action of the character. You know, the same way, I'm trying to do the same as if I was going to do like a doodle on a sketchbook. You know, that's what I'm thinking right now. And Snake Sphere is great for this. Do you prefer Sculptris or Dynamic? I actually use both of them, you know, and I'm using a lot of them together right now. So yeah, I basically have been using a lot of Sculptris because this let me add play on the fly. You know, I can keep adding geometry and playing around with that, and I could actually use the. We have some of those brushes here called mesh balloon that I could also use this to create the geometry, you know, like this. And I'm gonna use this. So instead of using the snake sphere, I can use this and kind of create a little bit of geometry here. And then I can fix that and move around. So I'm just trying, you know, trying to capture a nice gesture here. So yeah, I'm gonna keep using this mesh balloon here. So I just have to press Ctrl for this, and then oops. Why is that not working? All right. Yeah, so now I can just add that stuff on the fly. So again, I'm gonna use the mesh balloon here and just create this forearm here for the character. What's up, Lirinal? Always surprised me how little you were for a blockout. Yeah, actually, I have been, trying to do some studies and some sketches. So right on the beginning, I used to use a lot of base mesh trying to create stuff, and then I started using mannequins, and then at some point I started just using spheres and trying to block out what I want, and I feel like a little bit more free when I'm creating with. I'm not even using mannequins because somehow you are restrained by that shape that you had here previous, you know, and I don't want that anymore. What I want is a little bit more freedom on the shapes, on the curves of what I'm creating, you know. And sometimes this can lead me to some odd shapes and some strange shapes and some strange forms. So yeah, it's not always that this works, but I'm just facing this as a sketch, you know. I have no like bigger goals for those sculptures. I'm just trying to practice and trying to understand the shape and the form that I'm creating. And right now I feel like I have enough confidence to create those shapes like this, you know. But yeah, Kyo reminds me of Riemann. Yeah, Riemann is also one of those, like, those kind of characters, right? What's up, Goron007? I'm a beginner. Now I'm doing the same things I am a beginner. Now I'm doing the same things you were doing before. Yeah, so that's probably a process, you know. And with time you start building confidence, and then you start feeling a bit more confident to do other stuff, you know. So yeah, let's see. What's up, Silent Mo? Can't wait to see the end product. Yeah, it's going to be somewhere close, or something on the lines of the other sketch that I did recently. I did this Conan sketch. Again, it's on my Instagram account if you guys follow me on Instagram. If you don't, go there, take a look. I did this Conan slicing a giant guy with his sword, and I'm trying to do something on the same base. So as you guys can see here on this first sketch, the proportions, they are not quite right yet. So yeah, but I just not very concerned about this right now. I'm just trying to capture like some kind of movement here. That's what I'm concerned right now. Ready? Slice the guy. Yeah, now we need this. I'm gonna add a different geometry here to represent the sword. It's going to be just a cube. Yeah, so let me just save this because I'm quite enjoying this kind of silhouette here. So I'm gonna save this as sketch Conan live. All right, so I think I have like a good base for Conan here. He needs to, build up his muscles a little bit, but I'm going to work on the other guy right now. I'm gonna work on the guy that he's grabbing by the neck. So let's see where this lead me. Did you instinctively make him left-handed, or was it planned? Yeah, I think I did him left-handed because I am left-handed. So when I'm, I'm trying to create the pose here myself, and then I think that I am imagining him holding his sword with the left hand. That just because I am left-handed. So the movement that I want him making is like he sliced one guy with his left-handed, then the other guy is coming to get him, and then he grabbed this guy by the neck, and then he pulled the guy up, So yeah, I think he is left-handed just because I am left-handed. But yeah, I think I did it without even notice. It's just because it's the reference that I'm using to this is kind of for the pose. I think it's myself. I'm playing around here, trying to figure out how he's grabbing the guy. So yeah, let's see where this goes. So all right, so now we have Conan here. I know it doesn't seem like him right now, but trust me, it will look like him someday. I'm going to insert another sphere right now, and yeah, I'm gonna start this guy by the head. So probably his head is somewhere around here. And I want to make Conan looking at him, like, yeah, I'm gonna smash your neck and I'm gonna break your neck with my bare hands. So yeah, let's see. And we can take advantage of the knife too now, like, to create a skull. I don't know. So that's going to be the guy's head. Yeah. And we can use the snake sphere here to create a neck. And we can make Conan grabbing him by the neck like this. And that's actually one of the most fun parts of the process for me. So let's remove the perspective right now. So he's probably too big. So let's make this guy a little bit smaller. Like this. Yeah. And we can create a torso for him. Like this. It's not working. And one thing that I think it would be cool is if we can make him the guy who is being grabbed by the neck. He's trying to grab Conan's forearm, you know? Yeah, I don't know how this is going to be, but I'm gonna try something here. Let's see. I'm trying to remove the body of this guy from the face of the main character. So I'm gonna try to lean him and swing him from to the other side. Save this. What's up, comics legend? Yeah, the weekend is flying over our heads, right? So yeah, but here we are again, and yeah, let's do this. And thank you for being here, comics legend. Let's rock. Luis Henrique. Oh, thank you, Luis. I appreciate that. Yeah, I have been, trying to do these sketches and these studies, and as I said on the beginning, I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable now to do this kind of things. But I did do a lot of studies before doing this, uh, and I did not start doing this like yeah, I just started learning ZBrush, and then I started doing these things like the way that I'm doing right now. I did some studies before, and I'm doing this for quite some time now. So I study a lot of anatomy. I study a lot of gesturing. I like to draw, you know. So that those kind of things help me a lot to, you know, those were the things that enable me to do things like this, you know. And as I always say, guys, the way that I'm doing things here is not the right way by any means, you know. It's just the way that I do my sketches for free, like for fun. And that's not the way that I work like for production or anything. So I'm doing this just to study and trying to get better at gesturing and pose and dynamic pose, and you know, trying to, you know, to practice a little bit of my anatomy. And most important of all, I do have a lot of fun doing this, and this part of the process is one of the ones that I enjoy the most. What's up, Rafa Ferreira? Fala, Deryck. Teu trabalho me inspira muito. Cara, pô, brigadão, cara. Salve, salve, Rafa Ferreira. Valeu, cara. Obrigado mesmo aí pela moral. So yeah, let's keep doing this guy here. So he's probably going to need some legs, right? Conan did not rip them apart yet. So I'm gonna use the snake sphere here, and I'm gonna create something like this. Oh, that was too close here. I think that will do. And we might need a little bit of, whoops, something like this, I don't know. Yeah. And I might make the other leg just going straight like this. But what I want to do here, imagine that he's coming on the direction of Conan, and then Conan grab him by the neck. So his legs are going to, you know, continue with the movement that he was doing, that was running towards Conan. So yeah, let's make this leg going like this. Right? Yeah. And then we can grab the snake sphere again. And we can... Yeah, now his leg is broke. It's going to be something like this. Right? Maybe we can make this a little bit up. So there is Conan going to one direction, and the other guy is coming from another direction. So there is a shock between them, and like I'm trying to make the limbs go on opposite directions, you know. Yeah. Whoops. Actually, I want to move this guy over here. Yeah, now I think now we have a nice art here. Yeah, so now I'm gonna insert another sphere here, and I'm gonna create the path that the sword made, you know. So this way I can make the position of the third character here. So let's see. So I think my scene is quite big, so I'm gonna go here in preference. I'm gonna hit the draw, and I'm gonna change the size of my dynamic brush here to 10. So what I'm doing now, I'm trying to imagine the path that his sword made before he grabbed the second guy with his hand. So before he grabbed the second guy by the neck, he draws his sword and slices one guy, and then after that he grabs the second guy. So imagine that the two guys were coming to catch him, and then he do this. So this is kind of the path of the sword. Oops. So all right, so one guy here is about to lose his head. So let's do this. So I'm imagining the sword going and then swiping off the head of one of those warriors, you know. Let's try to think about a nice pose to this. I'm gonna insert a sphere here again, and I'm gonna move this character. So I'm not using symmetry. I don't need to leave this character here. So I'm just going to create a torso here for him. Yeah, so here we have a bean shape for the torso. So guys, is the music on the background okay? Because I'm quite, I'm a little bit quieter this time because I'm trying to focus here. You guys let me know if the music is good. So this guy is going to be leaning. I always want the heads of the other character to be looking at him, of our main character. I can use a little bit of Dynamesh for this, but you see that's too much geometry, so I'm gonna use a little bit less resolution here. Yeah, that's okay. Trying to create the some bone landmark here. Yeah, so let's try to figure out the leg now. So, yeah, that's going to be nice. So imagine that this guy is coming after him, like running, and then Conan draws his sword, slides his head off, but his body is still in movement. So he's going to almost as if he's going to slide, uh, uh, you know, down Conan's leg. So I'm gonna try to insinuate that here. You know, as almost as he was sleeping by Conan's leg, like this, like a football player or something. So what I'm imagining here, what's up, Lirinal? Silhouettes look great. Thank you, I appreciate that. That's actually the part that I enjoy the most to do. What's up, Gabriel Maier? Salve, salve, Gabriel Maier. Beleza, cara? Como é que tá? Tudo bom? So what I'm imagining here, for imagine that Conan, draws his sword, slice the head off of this guy, and he's coming with some velocity, like he's coming some speed. It's almost like he's about to do a spin, So he gets the blow of the sword, and then he spins over his own body. That's the kind of the movement that I'm trying to imagine here on my head. So as the heat is so strong that his body is going to spin around. If this was an animation, and I can actually make this. A little bit more like this. What's up, Faizan Asif? How are you, man? Thank you. I'm trying to create something here, so yeah. I also think it is a cool scene. I was rehearsing this scene before here on my own, trying to make the movement and try to look for something cool and fun. And I think it's going to I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's see. And let's do this. So for this first character here that get his head swapped off, I want to make like his body he lost all his energy, so his arms is like super soft now because he's dead, right? So he doesn't have all his weight is loose right now, so that's why this arm is like this. me save this again. Salve, salve, Thiago Castro. Beleza, cara? Ah, que legal, cara. Você viu lá o videozinho do Axel? O Axel Rose? Não, não. Do Axel do Street of Rage. Legal, cara. Que bom que você curtiu. Valeu, mano. What's up, Kyo? I think this is the stage where I make the mistake of rushing. Sometimes I forgot how important it is to get the silhouette and the basic shapes. Yeah, that's the whole deal. Actually, the most important part of the process, it is the it is the beginning part, the blockout phase, the where you are creating your base mesh is the it is the base of what you're going to build, so yeah, it is important to spend the time to create the a solid base mesh for what you're going to do. And what I'm doing right here is this is like basically a very rough sketch, and I just did a lot of exercise to feel comfortable doing this, and it's not actually easy to go around and just creating characters and moving around. It's not actually that easy. But what I did was I did a lot of studies before, like to trying to figure out how things supposed to behave, and especially the human body. But the whole thing is to understand the human body, and then at some point you will be comfortable putting the bodies on different positions and things like that. But yeah, but it is quite a challenge for me to create those kind of scenes. So yeah, and I learned a lot during those processes. So yeah. And again, at this point, I'm not very concerned about being. I'm not concerned about letting everything perfect, because to make everything like perfect the way it's supposed to be, it is a lot of work. And since I'm treating this more as a sketch and trying to let it as fluid as possible, I try not to get stuck on the little details, I try to look for the bigger picture. I don't know if what I just said makes sense, but I hope you guys understand what I meant. What's up, Leader Now? I have tried to make a human body without any reference, and it turned out like completely. I don't say that. For me, reference is so important, and I know I'm not alone there. Oh yeah, reference is the the best thing that you can have is you need reference, you know. And when someone says to you, "Oh, yeah, but I do my stuff without reference," and if someone is saying that to you and he's doing like a good job, it's probably because he look enough reference to, you know, so he have like a database on his head and he's already know what he's doing. I'm not going to say that that's my case because I still look at a lot of reference, and I always have like books here because I can like take a look on something that I'm, you know, that I have some doubts about it, and I can take a look on books or stuff like that. But as I said before, I did a bunch of exercise, you know, during all my my journey on art, and I still do those exercises on my free time. I draw a lot, and I look at a bunch of reference, anatomy reference, and things like that. So even if I'm doing this right now without looking at any reference, that doesn't mean that I'm doing that like, you know, without knowing stuff, because I already look at a bunch of reference. You know, I already look at a bunch of reference, and I have those references on my mind somehow. So yeah. So the thing is, you have to study a lot, and at some point, what those references are going to be on your head. You know, you're going to memorize those kind of things. So that helps a lot. But well, that helped me a lot. So yeah. Salve, salve, Wilson Lopes. Boa noite, cara. Tudo bom? Bem-vindo ao stream. Oh yeah, that's actually a good tip from Thiago Castro. You do have an crochet model with the muscles and everything that you can use to, you know, to study and stuff. So yeah, I actually use it a lot of that tool to understand the body and everything, you know. So yeah, that's actually a great tip from Thiago Castro. Thank you. And Kyo. Oh yeah, that's for sure. If someone is saying that they are not using any reference, yeah, don't trust this person. If he's not using any reference, that's because he already looked at so many reference, and he has a lot of reference memorized. And yeah, that's the thing. If someone is not using reference, it's because he probably did that a lot of times, and then he had that kind of you know, thing memorized on his head, and he can access like a library on his head of all the information that he got you know, over the years. And that actually is quite helpful. I'm trying to do this right now. I have a bunch of reference already on my head, and I have on my mind like a library of, you know, things that I already saw and then things that I already studied, and I'm using this right now. But yeah. And I'm not good at this at all. I still have a lot of difficulty doing this, trying to pull these things off. So it's quite a challenge, and I kind of love this because it's a lot of fun. What's up, Dr. Mo Dollars? Do you have a favorite anatomy book to learn from? Yeah, I have a few anatomy books here, and I already show you guys some of them. But yeah, there's a bunch of there's anatomy for artists. There is this one here that I have here with me from Michael Hampton. Figure Drawing, Design and Invention. That it is a beautiful book. It's quite good. There is the Bridgman book. There is Anatomy for the Artist. Uh, yeah, Bridgman's book, Drawing from Life, is one of my favorites of all time. So yeah, you also have Strength Training Anatomy from the Lavier, that it is actually a training book, but it's great reference for anatomy. Yeah, there is a but those are just a few that I really enjoy. But yeah, there is a bunch of different books. My advice is to stick to one and eat that book. That's my advice. Select one book and just eat that book. And actually, it's a good thing to read the book as well. Not just look for like it. Instead of just looking the pictures, and trying to mimic the pictures on the book, try to actually read the book. There's a lot of amazing information about anatomy on those anatomy books, and that's for real. A lot of people just use those books as a visual reference, but there is a lot of information that you can get from those books reading them. I did that, and yeah, I don't regret. Uh, what's up, Stadios? What is the best way to take reference pictures? What's the best way to take reference pictures of my own head? Oh, okay. Do I need a certain lens to get a flat image? Yeah, depending on the camera that you have. If you have like there's the number of the lens that you can take pictures of, and it can deform a lot the face, because of the perspective and things like that. So actually, there is guides for this online that you can look for. I think they even got a bunch of images side by side with different size of lens that you can see the difference between them. And I think it's a good thing for you. Take a look if you look that on Google, you can like search for uh, face lens or something like that, a different face lens, and anything like that. Google something like that, and you're going to have like a board of pictures from faces taken by different cameras, and you can use that as a guide. All right. Grande Wilson. Pô, tranquilo, cara. Tem que trampar, isso aí. Tem que fazer os corre. Yeah, leader now. There's a lot of things to remember. Yeah, the human body is super complex, guys. I have a lot of difficulty trying to understand the human body, so. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna keep doing my thing here. But yeah, it's a good thing to study anatomy for sure. Bro, tell us a little bit about your work on video games. Uh, so Kyo, I do work on a video game company, but I work on the marketing department. So I'm responsible more for doing the. I'm not work with real time models. You know, I work with rendering and cinematics and things like that. So I do work on a game company, but I don't actually work directly with the game development. I work more in the marketing studio. Uh, oh, I see. I thought you were working on the character modeling part and things like that. Yeah, I do work on characters, but it's more for cinematic purpose. You know, I don't actually work with the in-game model. I actually work with the more high poly models for uh, advertisement and things like that, you know. So we kind of do those videos, and the characters that I'm work on, they are not actually in-game models like with they are not low poly models. Uh they are cinematic models, you know. That there is a little bit of difference there. In the end, it's almost the same, but the quality is a little bit better, than a in-game model, for instance. What's up? Too sick with to it. Did you go to a school to learn how to do this? To do what I'm doing right now, I didn't went to any school. I'm just trying to do my thing here. But I did took classes to learn to learn anatomy, to learn ZBrush. Like I actually took class to learn ZBrush back in 2009, and I learned how to use the software. But what I'm doing right now, I didn't learn anywhere. I'm just trying to do things that are on my mind, and I'm just trying to do the things that I feel comfortable with. So no, I did not learn how to do the things that I'm doing right now at a school. I was just practicing and practicing, and now I feel more confident to do what I'm doing right now. But I did learn a lot of from courses, and I take classes with a lot of teachers. I have a bunch of different teachers along the way, and from home I learned a lot of techniques and things like that. So, but I didn't went to any school to learn. But I did a lot of workshops, with a bunch of different artists, and yeah. But I did not went to any art school or something like that. Actually, we don't have a lot of art schools here in Brazil. So especially when I was starting, doing this. Now I think we might have some school. I actually don't know, but yeah, I didn't do any art school. Um, Kyo, well, I'm gonna do a more interesting question. All your questions are interesting. What's your first memory of Conan, and why did you decide to model him? My first memory of Conan. Oh, that's. I have to say that my first ever memory of Conan is the Schwarzenegger movie. I was watching with my dad, and I didn't even know what was going on. Because I think I was too young. But I know that I love that visuals. I actually think that the movie, the first movie of Conan, is pretty nice, and I think Schwarzenegger is an amazing, amazing Conan, because he do look like the character. And after that, I remember that, I don't know, my dad had some comics at home, and I think that I saw some drawings from my dad. My dad used to draw. My dad is the guy who actually, you know, taught me how to draw. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. What I do right now, and what I do for a living, is because of my dad. He was the one who always incentivized me to pursue it art career. And yeah, I might have seen some drawings from him that he did of Conan or something like that. So I think those are yeah, my early memories of the character. But I was just too young. I didn't The first time that I saw the movie, I don't think that I even understand what was going on. I just remember that no, I saw that, and I thought to myself, wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty sick. But yeah, just recently, I bought some comic books from Conan because I do like the character. So my most recent memories of Conan are from comics that I like a lot. So I'm a big fan of Conan comics. I like these stories. They are a little bit more adult than the usual Marvel hero stories, which I also enjoy, by the way. And I do have a bunch of comics here. But recently, I have been reading those comics of Conan, and I think they are quite amazing. And actually, that's why it's because of those comics. Actually, the artwork for all these covers here for this this saga were made by Isaac Hibik, which is an amazing artist with that I am a big fan of. And yeah, that's the most recent memory that I have of Conan, and that's actually why I'm doing those characters right now. It's yeah. So yeah, all the covers for those comics are made by Ezad Hibik. He's an amazing artist, and I love his work. And I think that was the thing that actually inspired me to. I don't know if you guys can see here, but we have some beautiful artworks from Ezad Hibik here, and that was actually the thing that actually inspired me to do that series of sketches that I'm creating right now. Yeah. What's up, Dr. Mo Dollars? Your Dalsin and Spider-Man are ace. I just checked them on your Instagram and I really like the extreme dynamics perspective. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's one thing that I like to do. I like to create those characters with some dynamic pose and things like that. I really enjoy. I really dig to create those characters on like with very dynamic movements. As I said before, that was always a very difficult thing for me to create. To create those kind of characters in movement and things like that. So yeah, now I feel a little bit more comfortable doing those kind of things, and I really enjoy doing like that. So yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate. I am a tattoo artist, and I have seen some tattoo artists using this to design. What do you mean? Like they are using ZBrush to design their tattoos? Is that what you mean? Choose sick with tweet. Because if that is what you mean, that would be crazy cool. It would be amazing. What's up, D Zinc? Your most recent piece you put on Instagram is amazing. It's amazing. Thank you, D Zinc. Yeah, I just uploaded a scat on Instagram a few days ago, and if you guys want, you guys can check the post on ZBrush Central. I usually post my stuff there, and there is a time-lapse video from the sphere to the final model, from the final scat, and you guys can check this out on ZBrush Central. Yeah, thank you very much, man. I'm glad you appreciate. I'm glad you enjoy the model. Yeah, for sure. I like how Frank Frazetta draws. Yeah, Frank Frazetta is a monster, and I'm a big fan of Frazetta's work. I do have a 3D model based on, I believe it is a Frank Frazetta cover for a book or something like that. And yeah, you guys can check this on my Instagram. Or if you guys want, you guys can look for this on ZBrush Central. Just look for my name on ZBrush Central, Deryck, and it's going to appear all my stuff there. And yeah, I do have a 3D model of one of Frazetta's works, and I'm also a big fan of his work. So let me just work a little bit here on Conan. Sorry guys, I missed a little bit here. What's up? Frozen Fantasy. I'm a beginner and I'm struggling with making a punch. Sorry man, I didn't understand what you mean by punch. Punch. Sorry. I don't know what you mean by that. Fala Bolt, beleza? Salve, salve Bolt. Eu tô fazendo uma cena do Conan aqui. Uma cena de batalha do Conan aqui. Decapitando aqui um inimigo e pegando o outro pelo pescoço aqui. Vamos ver. Alguma coisa assim. Uma parada na minha cabeça aqui. Não sei exatamente o que é, não. What do you think about this Head Sonja movie? I don't actually remember too much about that movie. I remember that I saw it when I was like a child, and then after that I just remember like some screenshots of it, and I know there's a fight between her and Schwarzenegger as Conan. I remember that fight, but I don't remember the movie. Yeah, but I think I can. Yeah, maybe someday I will watch this again just for fun. All right, Fenelon. See you later. So guys, I think it's going to be it for today. I'm reaching my time here. My time frame is ending, but yeah, I think that's a good start. A very, very rough blockout. We have a nice layout of the whole scene here with our characters and stuff. I think I can have a very clear, you know. I have a nice nice and rough blockout here for what I was expecting, and I'm actually pretty happy with the result, you know. I think that the whole thing is pretty dynamic, and I think it will work the way that I want. And yeah, I think this is going to be a very, very nice diorama sketch of this scene here. So yeah. A few months ago, I saw Jason Momoa version of Conan again, and it's better than I remember. Man, do you believe that I actually never watched that movie? He has a Conan movie, right? Jason Momoa, yeah, but I actually that was a good call. I'm gonna try to see if I can find this movie in some of those stream service, and I'm gonna try to watch it. Maybe I watch it tonight before sleep. Yeah, that's a good call. Jason Momoa has a Conan movie. I don't know if it is good. I don't think that I ever watched this, but I'm gonna look for it and I'm gonna watch this movie. What's up, J Dance? That looks great. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's just a very rough block out for this sketch, but I'm actually pretty happy with the result so far. And yeah, let's see where this leads us. All right. Yeah, let me save this, right? Because I have only auto saves here. Conan Live 01. So yeah. All right. Yeah, thank you, Kyo. Yeah, see you next week. And guys, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation and the process and stuff. So how this is going to be, I will probably keep working. I will continue to work on this diorama here, and I will try to finalize this sketch. Probably I will work on this tomorrow after work, and yeah. So what I'm doing it is I'm recording like everything that I do on this sketch, so to create some time lapse afterwards. And if you guys want to check the progress for this diorama here, you guys can follow me on Twitch. You guys can follow me on Instagram to see the progress. I will keep posting, images on the stories and things like that of the progress of this diorama here. And yeah, I will try my best to finish this tomorrow, or maybe on the weekend. Let's see. All right, but that's it, guys. If you want to check this out, follow me on Instagram, deryck.art, and you can check all my other stuff there. Yeah. All right. I will tell you this. I'm gonna watch the movie, and I will tell you what I will tell you my thoughts next week. So let's see. All right, Kyo. What's up, Mota Art? Bom demais. Comecei a te seguir no Insta. Pô, obrigado, cara. Salve, salve, Mota Art. Pô, valeu, cara. Obrigado aí pela moral. Acompanha lá que eu vou postando todo o processo, o progresso das paradas. Eu vou colocar lá no Insta dessa cena aqui. Provavelmente eu vou trabalhar no final de semana nela. Começando amanhã, depois do trabalho, depois do meu expediente, eu vou trabalhar nesse sketchzinho aqui, porque eu tô bem contente aqui com a silhueta e tal. Acho que vai ficar legal. Mas eu tô me divertindo bastante fazendo essa parada aqui. Beleza, galera? Pô, brigadão aí todo mundo que apareceu aí, que deu a moral. E é isso aí. So, guys, thank you very much, everyone, for being here and staying the night with me. I really appreciate that. And yeah, as always, I will see you guys next week. All right? Ciao.